Who are you people? Who the heck are all you people? What are we doing here? I feel like I'm gonna explode. Hi, everybody. It's so great to meet you all. Hello, Rennie. Hello, Gia. Hello, Hime. Hello, Chimera Gui. Hi, Michaela. Hi, everybody. And Gia, thank you so much for the sub. The first subscription of this fucking subathon. In fact, let's not make this any harder on myself. But first, let me get out of your face. Oh, Michaela with the other sub. Oh, look at Tiny Hat doing his little flip. Who's Tiny Hat? What? You don't even know who that is yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let me get out of your face. Let me back up a little bit. Back up. It's okay. Let me see here. What are we doing? What are we even doing? Yeah, timer. You know what? Let's get this bitch going. 48 hours, baby. Shit. 48 hours and 10 minutes. I'll try not to forget that. I think that since the timer wasn't going, when y'all subscribed, it didn't get added. But I'll make sure to get those 2 minutes. Oh, I just realized, Michaela with the tier 2 sub. Thank you. I think that's what that means. I don't know how to Twitch. Hello, Lolly. I know you're a fellow clown, so I'm glad to have you here. We clowns need to stick together. We need to stick together. Get this party started. Game and Ghost Gal, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you could join us here today. I'm very happy to have you all. This has been so long in the making, man. Oh boy. Oh, the Waylord plush. Oh, you have one of those. I want one so badly. I really want one. I would love to have one. I do not have one though. That thing is probably the size of my entire apartment. I mean, not here obviously, but yeah. What do I have back here? I mean, it really is in curly fashion before I even introduce myself properly. Chimera, thank you for the follow. Before I introduce myself, I just nerd about the expensive shit I have back here. I've got a Tifa, I've got a Violet, I've got a Lucy Arphelia. That one I actually have, as well as a you can barely see them. They're really tiny, but the Samus and Bayonetta amiibo, a Cammy statue I'd really love, and a couple of Vulpixes down here. Good stuff. And of course the big old Waylord on top. But yes, welcome to my apartment, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my debut. This has been, oh my god, I've genuinely, and I mean it, I've never worked this hard on anything in my life. And I'm not done working, clearly, because I am jumping into the deep end with this subathon here. I'm going for at least 2 days. At least 2 days. Because I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna get fucking hyped right here. I'm standing at my standing desk. And we're gonna be yapping, we're gonna be gaming, we're gonna be doing all kinds of fun shit today and tomorrow, and maybe beyond that if y'all can make that happen. It's up to you and your wallet, to make sure I never sleep again. So if you want that, then yeah. Hello, David. Glad you could join us here today. Oh yeah, just hop right into it. Yeah, because I'm gonna get into it a little bit later, but hold on, guys, let's be real here. Do you see what it says right there above my chat? Do you see what that says? This is college, okay? We need to take this a little bit seriously. So let's hop over somewhere, because I have prepared something for you all. I prepared something to get us started. And god damn it, come on, class is in session, everybody. Let's get serious for a second, okay? College is a serious thing. And you're all going to sit here and listen to KirlyQ's Clown College's syllabus. I totally didn't forget the word syllabus existed until I typed this out. Hold on. I need to get serious. You see, I'm not even serious here. I got the eyebrows, but I need to get more serious. Hold on. Gotta be a real grump teacher. I didn't have my coffee. Here we go. There we go. Holy shit! What just happened? Thank you, Michaela. Hold on, I can't be grumpy right now. Michaela, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Getting the shit started. We got a hype train going on. I didn't know I could do such a thing. Oh man, I'm trying to be serious here and you're making me smile. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I got my glasses going. We're gonna go over the syllabus right now. I'm gonna introduce you all to myself, as well as some of the amazing people that made this whole thing happen, including the little fellow on my head, but we'll get to that, you know, he can wait. Okay, well, it looks, hold on, this is not in the right place, it's like attached to my eyelid. That's worse. Oh my god, that's way worse. Hold on. Let me make these bigger. Hold on, these aren't prescription. As you can tell, they're goofy clown glasses. What made them fucking massive? That doesn't work. Hold on, I'm gonna grab them by the center. There we go. I'll live with that. I can see, and that's the important bit. Okay. All right, everybody. Class is in session. I'm gonna play the sound effect again. I hope it came through. And it should have. Ring-a-ding-ding, bitches. It's time for class. Get out your pencils, get out your pens, get out your chat GPTs to forge your fucking, your final essays. Let's go. So, what introduction? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is KirlyQ. My full name, Curlington Quote Factory. The pride I feel in that pun, immense. Immense. I am the magical genderific femboy clown from another time. So I may as well go over the origins of Curly, like as a design. God, these glasses look so fucking goofy. So Curly started life as a character in a one-piece tabletop game that I ran with some friends. It was a little bit different. It was a navigator clown named Ditzy the Clown. And I don't know, I just fucking cooked with that design. I was incredibly happy with how it turned out. And I was like, I could do more with this. I could do more. And I could give her a better name too. So I fiddled around and I was like, oh, I could make this into a Vtuber. I'm gonna try to learn live 2D. That didn't go well. That didn't go well at all. I do not have the patience for that shit. But I learned how to make the model, and I'm getting ahead of myself. I was gonna wait until credits, but I did draw this model. I didn't rig it. I will introduce the wonderful person who rigged it when we get to the credits. But I redesigned it. I made it a little bit more androgynous because I am still going for he, him pronouns and such. But you can use whatever pronouns you want. I don't really give a shit. And I just realized my glasses are dangling from my bangs. That's fun. But yeah, that's where Curly came from. But and by that I mean if an intelligent creator designed me, and I wasn't born just in the golden age of piracy in some fantasy world. This is just how I would be, but you know, that's what I mean. I have one more thing here. Oh, I'm a Florida man. That's one detail I feel is important to bring up, and that is that I was born and raised in Florida, and I feel like some people will find some amusement in that. Oh, the news articles. Yeah, half of them were me. You didn't know that. But because of my clown abilities, I can transform into a number of different forms, a few of which you will see later. But yeah, half of those Florida Man articles are me, but I'm not in Florida anymore. So unfortunately for the wider internet, those should be disappearing here soon. Unfortunately, I know you all got great amusement from all of those Florida Man articles, but you know, all good things had to come to an end. I'm sorry. Yeah, I escaped. I escaped up north where we get actual fucking seasons, and that's pretty cool. You know, it's June 1st, and I'm not sweating all of my balls off. but June 1st is a number of things, actually. And a lot of things really, when everything lines up in the universe, it makes sense. Oh, I got a hype chest. What does it do? I got a that's iconic emote, apparently. Choo choo. Oh, it's pretty cute. Here, look. Look at that emote. Thanks for the hype train. It's a level 3, getting us started. Game & Ghost Gal, I see those 3 bits. Thank you very much for that. Every little bit counts. Thank you so much for the support already. But yeah, June 1st, it's a number of things. It's the first day of Pride Month. Happy Pride, everybody. In case you couldn't guess by my appearance, I am full-blown a supporter of LGBTQ rights, trans rights, all that shit. And I'm not afraid to say it either. I welcome any and all egg jokes as a cis man who looks like this. It's also the first day of hurricane season, which as a Florida man means a lot to me, which is weird because I grew up in Tampa, which went like a long time, like literally like 100 years without getting a direct hit from a hurricane until the year I left. So I apologize, but I also, you know, you all should thank me, everybody in Tampa, for keeping you all safe, because it was clearly my clown abilities that kept people, that kept everybody in Tampa safe from hurricanes. But also, it's my birthday. You know, I thought it was, today, I hate to break it to you all. I hate to break it to anybody who thinks that I may be a young, beautiful clown. Today is my 30th birthday. And I really thought, thank you for the birthday wishes. I really thought that debuting on my birthday, I mean, it was convenient because, you know, it's a Sunday. I can take the whole week off of my day job and have a good excuse for it. For the fucking hype train. For the hype train? Sorry, the hype train thing just came up. But yeah, maybe for the hype train. Maybe we can get a week-long hype train going. Come on, everybody. Bust open those wallets. Oh, thank you, Bellflower, for the first time birthday wish. That is the best first time chat anybody could get. But yeah, it felt appropriate. You know, I've always wanted to entertain people for a living. And you know, I spent the entirety of my 20s being like, oh, I wish I could do that. I wish. I was like, what the fuck is stopping me? So I just decided I'm gonna work my tush off. Ah, Bellflower, thank you for the follow as well. Glad to have you here. I'm just gonna work my fucking tush off. For those who don't know me, I am a very lazy guy. Like, the fact that I've been able to put like 6 months of consistent work into something like this is very unusual for me. But I wanted to make it work. And, you know, the fact that, you know, I recognize a lot of the faces in here today, obviously. A lot of y'all are good friends of mine. A lot of y'all, though, I'm, you know, they're new faces. They're people I don't recognize. And I am, you know, honored is the word that I always use when I see people. God, these glasses are so goofy. When I see people decide to take their time to watch me. And I hope that you can stick around, because I think I'm a funny person. And I hope to see that. I hope to show that to you all in these coming weeks, months, days, years. I don't know why I said it in that order, but allow us to continue. Oh God, buddy, I'm so sorry. Who's this cutie on my head? Who's this little feller on my head? Well, he's someone that you all may get some, allow you to get accustomed to. Ah, my glasses. This is Tiny Hat. My fucking glasses, get off. This is Tiny Hat. He's my best friend, my buddy. Don't let him tell you otherwise. He'll try to be all tsundere about it, but he's my buddy. He speaks a special language that only I can understand. He's just a little guy, yeah. I certainly wish I had the... Oh my God, Cactuar David, thank you for the sub. Oh yeah, you've been subbed to me for quite a while, since, you know, since the before Flesh times. Copyright-free Cappy, excuse you. He is offended at such a thing. He is his own man, thank you. He's his own man that just happens to live on my head and be incapable of moving on his own. But what he can do, if you look in the, what the fuck are they called? The panels down there below, I have, you know, I kind of hastily put together some stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have the budget to make him a fully animated thing. but with your help, I could. You can talk for him. I have set up a few redeems that you can purchase for 100 bits to have him voice his opinion on whatever the fuck is happening on stream. You can make him be like really approving, like, wow, great job, Curly, you're my best friend and I love you, which is, you know, what he really thinks. You could have him be all, you know, like how he normally acts on the outside, be like, oh, I guess that was okay, you know, whatever. You could have him really mad at me, which he was yesterday because I accidentally put him in the washing machine without realizing it, and then he wouldn't talk to me for a few hours. But he's cooled off now. He's all cooled off. We made up. Yeah, you can make him mad at me, or you can make him like just completely at a loss for words. And you know, I'm probably gonna add more down the line as well. But hey, that's a little fun way to keep Tiny Hat involved in the whole situation. How are the glasses now? They're better. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I knew you would have. I knew you would like the involvement I made you have. That's okay. I knew you'd appreciate. My glasses are growing. No, stop. You know what? Just keep it like this. Keep the nubbins on my eyes. You know, no big deal. No big deal. In case you don't know, I'm still learning VTube Studio. In case you haven't noticed. Yeah, I'm KirlyQ. That's Tiny Hat. And this is KirlyQ's Clown College. Let's see what else we got. I always forget I worded it like this. How gamey am I? Hey! You're jumping the gun here, Gamer Puff! I haven't gotten to this yet. I can explain. Stop! I should have turned those off. I don't know how fast. I don't know how fast channel points are redeemed, but hey, get these fucking glasses off of my mustache. God, son of a bitch. Get out of here. That's enough. We're clearly not serious anymore. Yeah. You've seen some redeems now. That's a little bit out of order, so we're gonna get to that after we discuss the gaminess of myself. And by that I mean, what kind of games can you expect to see played here? I'm a fucking gamer boy, man. Video games have always been my first love. And, you know, that's something I want to make pretty clear. You know, I play all kinds of fucking games, and gaming has been my number one hobby for basically my entire life. So I love gaming, and I hope to be gaming a lot. I see you. Why didn't that work? I feel like there's a cool that the balloons may still be on cool off, Michaela. It shouldn't have let you click it though. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get to that. We still got some stuff to scuff out. What do I like? I like weeby ass RPGs. That's right. I like Final Fantasy, particularly 6, 7, 9, and 10. Because as a 30-year-old man, I can't play any Final Fantasy after 10, obviously. I played a little bit of 14. I may get more into it down the line. Xenoblade Chronicles. Fucking love Xenoblade Chronicles. 1, 2, and 3. I've only played a little bit of X. But... excuse me. Only played a little bit of X, but I love 1, 2, and 3. 3 in particular is one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, I'm bringing the Xenoblade hype to chat, apparently. Well, yeah, I fucking love it. But you know what? I haven't played the Xenoblade 3 DLC yet. So maybe I'll play that on stream at some point. Or maybe not, because just playing the DLC of an RPG is a weird thing. You won't regret playing 15 and 16. I'm sure I have 16. And I know 15 is very contentious, but I'm willing to give it a shot at some point. Let's see, what else? The Fire Emblem. That's one I have a little bit less familiarity with, but Three Houses is another one of my favorite games of all time. I've also played Awakening and Fates. Which one? The evil one. The one with Camila in it. Whichever that one was. I didn't care for that one as much. But I loved Awakening, and I adored Three Houses. Yeah, I know it's Fates, but which Fates? I forget if it was Conquest or... Holy shit, I'm actually forgetting which ones they were. Maybe I should have taken Fire Emblem off the list. Okay, it was Conquest. Oh, and I also love Chrono Trigger. I started replaying it recently, actually. Haven't gotten super far in it, but I played it on PlayStation, which makes you realize music's a bit loud. Okay. Here, I'll turn that down a smidge. That's a bit too much. There we go. I played it on PlayStation, which makes you realize how much I love it, because that is a terrible version. Like, genuinely, like, 5-second loading times every time you press pause, which is confusing because there's no pause button on the controller. I don't know how I did that. Maybe that's why there was just so many 5-second loading screens. Anyway, what else? How gamey am I in other ways? Oh, I like action shooty slashies, like Doom. I'm a big Doom fella. Doom 2 is one of the first games I ever played, and I love the reboot trilogy. I'm only a few hours into the Dark Ages because I'm having some technical issues with that game, which apparently I'm not alone in, because that game is made of beef. Hi-Fi Rush. Rest in peace, Tango. I know you were bought out by another company, and hopefully that company treats you well. But for reasons that are too depressing to get into right now, I'm not super positive about it. There we go. Now you can see my mouth again. And the titties are gone. All right. Again, we'll get to the... Y'all jumped the gun. I really should have disabled those. I didn't know how fast you'd be able to accumulate channel points. I actually don't know that. Hi-Fi Rush, one of my all-time favorite games. Love it. Incredibly cool, fun, hilarious. Genuinely the funniest game I've ever played. Devil May Cry, that just kind of goes in the same category. I played 1, I played 3, and I played like a third of 4. I'd like to beat 4 at some point. It is weird how they skipped right from 1 to 3. It's very artsy. It's very artsy that there was never a Devil May Cry 2, and I've never played it. And I definitely want to play 5 at some point. Devil May Cry 5 looks incredible, but I want to beat 4 first. Was there something else here? Oh, God, Soul games. You see the sub goal up there. That'll be the last thing we discuss on this little syllabus here. But I try, and y'all could probably help me out too. Y'all can help me out in trying at Souls games. But again, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Fighting games. I love fighting games. Those may be a bit niche though. I want to play some fighting games because I genuinely love them, especially Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is again, another all-time favorite of mine. It is possibly the greatest fighting game ever made. If you want to get into fighting games, there is no better option, in my opinion, than Street Fighter 6, especially if it just looks cool to you. I definitely recommend giving it a shot. I also like Guilty Gear Strive. I actually booted it up for the first time in a while yesterday because they added frame data. If that doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry about it. But the fact that this game is like 3-4 years old and they just now added frame data is crazy. And soon they're going to be adding a ranked mode that was designed by human beings instead of Martians. So once that gets added, I want to get back into the game. It's so cool, and the music is spectacular. Tekken 8, whenever it gets good again, I'm confident it will get good again. But right now it's in a, unfortunately, kind of a rough state. I knew I was into fighting games when I just looked at footage of the Tekken 8 patch, and I was like, what the fuck did they do? Like, usually I'm not good at sussing out stuff with, like, looking at fighting games and being able to actually analyze what happened, like, what is wrong with what I'm seeing. But with Tekken 8, I was just like, what the shit is going on here? But yeah, once it gets good again, I'll be playing some more Tekken 8 because when it's fun, ooh boy, it's so much fun. And Super Smash Brothers, whenever it gets rollback. Again, if rollback means nothing to you, don't worry about it right now. Just know that when I only played Super Smash Brothers as an online fighting game, it was fine. The moment I played any other online fighting game, I couldn't go back. I just couldn't do it. The delay is too fucking trash. Who do you main in Smash? Last time I played, it was a toss-up between Daisy and Pyra and Mithra. Those two are a lot of fun to play. Like, Daisy was my #1 main for most of Ultimate. But then when Pyra and Mithra came out, I gave them a shot, and I really loved them too. And that's kind of what helped me get into Xenoblade 2? Was I already playing Xenoblade 1 at that time? I forget. But yeah, those are my mains. And for those who care, my main in Street Fighter is Cammy. My main in Guilty Gear, last I played, was Baiken. And my main in Tekken 8, I was actually going through a few, but I think I landed on Lily or Reina. I played those two a lot. For those who give a fart. And what's the last one? Yes, games for casual idiot babies. I feel like this is just another thing about getting old and having less time in general to play games. I really love games, so you just pick them up and you don't have to worry about shit. You just pick them up, you play for like anywhere between like 10 minutes and 4 hours, depending on what game it is. And you just don't worry at all. Like, recently I've been playing a lot of House Flipper 2. That game is dangerous. That is a dangerous time sink game. Holy shit, I love it. Stardew, your Sanctuary. Oh, funny you mentioned that, because that's not next. I like Nintendo games as well. I've been playing a lot less Nintendo recently, just because, you know, the Switch one's library is finally, you know, dying down. And I'm not going to be able to get a Switch 2 at launch, unfortunately. Otherwise, man, that'd be a great part of this stream if I could get the Switch 2 on launch day. But that's not going to happen. Yeah, I love Nintendo games, love Mario, love Pokemon, love Fire Emblem, as I said before. What else? What else do I love? I like Splatoon a lot as well, but I haven't been able to play Splatoon 3. Fuck, what other? I don't know, man. Pikmin. I love Pikmin. I love Nintendo. Some of them are not for casual idiot babies, but that's kind of where I'm lumping it in. Because you kind of have to. It's Nintendo, dude. Stardew Valley. Oh, funny you mentioned Stardew Valley right now and not before the previous one. But yeah, Stardew Valley. That's also kind of a newer thing for me. But then again, I played it for like 60 hours and I haven't touched it in a while. But I really like it, and I've been looking for more games like it. One of which I may be playing very shortly on this stream, because this isn't just going to be me yammering, obviously. We're going to be gaming here in a bit as well, after I'm done yapping. I'm a VTuber. VTubers yap! Get used to it! Was there one more? Oh yeah, gotcha games. Mostly Nikke, Goddess of Victory Nikke. I never thought I would say this about a gotcha game, but it has also become an all-time favorite game of mine. I adore that game. Its writing is spectacular. Like, actually amazing writing. I played Zenless Zone Zero for a while. I am considering picking it back up. But, oh God, unfortunately, along with Tekken 8, you know, Infinity Nikki is also just not in a good position right now, man. Like, even if, like, a lot of the changes they recently made, don't affect me personally, it's a really bad sign for what's to come. And I am really nervous about how that game is going to turn out, which is a shame. I absolutely adored Infinity Nikki before the recent patch, and I really hope they turn it around. I am rooting for this game to be cool again. Yeah, it's rough. You really love that game too, Michaela. I hope you can find, I hope we all can come back to it at some point and find the same magic that it had before, and hopefully they put the original intro back. This is not a sad time. Quit being sad. You hear that? What are you talking? Quit being sad. You see this? You see this face? Change it. Oh, I put them both on. Change it. Be happy. This is KirlyQ's debut, damn it. No more sadness. Nikki and Nikke are the same, right? Oh, no, they're not. Getting Nick. I'll stop ranting because we still have a few more slides to go through. So what can I do? You motherfuckers in chat have already kind of spoiled that a little bit, but you know what? I'm still gonna go over this as if you hadn't. So what can I do? what is some of the features of KirlyQ's model? Just watch me, you dingus, and I'll show you. You already saw, well, actually, let me zoom out. So you can see my whole model. I'm here. Hold on, I'm locked. No, I'm not. Okay, there we go. Let's get huge. Let's get huge. So you can see my whole bod. Damn, I forgot how fucking juicy my thighs were, dude. I should have drawn like a side profile for Curly. So you can see my, like, just how fat my ass is. I haven't drawn my ass at all. But God, I bet it's huge. Oh my God, I love how Twitch points out who is a first-time chatter. Because the fact that SMX Sonic's first chat was thick. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, this is me. I got these cute tights. I got these big old shoes. You know, I'm a clown. You gotta have the shoes. Gotta have the nose as well. And for those who wonder, you're never gonna take this nose off. I literally did not draw a normal nose underneath it. So, the nose ain't coming off. The nose, if I'm without my nose, I may as well be naked, and that's against Twitch TOS. So we're not taking off the nose. All right, so just a few toggles here. I got grumpy. Y'all saw that when I was getting serious. Got sad. Oh man, this is when things get sad. This is when I'm not happy at all. This is when my favorite character dies in my RPG games. This is when they... Oh man, SMX Sonic, oh hey! Thanks for the follow, I'm not sad anymore, coincidentally. Or... What the fuck? I can't believe that shit just happened. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that Zilchnil just fucking followed me. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's also crazy that I'm cut off at the bottom of the screen. Hold on. Yeah. I've never seen anything so fucking crazy in my life. Unbelievable. And something I didn't realize until my model was set. I literally cannot blink in this toggle. I'm just gonna stare at whatever has me on edge so much until I turn it off. And now I'm not worried about it anymore. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah. And some things that, you know, again, absolutely never seen before. Absolutely was not spoiled by some overzealous friends in chat. You know, I'm genderific. I have clown magic, okay? So, and you know, also I'm a drawing. Why would I limit myself to anything in this mortal coil? Ugh, another fucking male VTuber who's looking to fucking just shoehorn titties onto his model. Oh, great. You know how to market yourself, don't you, you freak? You fucking weirdo. Putting titties on your model while still being a cis man. Oh, just shoving them in there, huh? Well, guess what? You think that's it? It's not it. I also have this. Oh, I could do it all. Titties, beard, beard but no titties, titties but no beard. Oh, titties with no beard? No side profile reference. Oh, never happening probably. Well, maybe if I get the time, because this drawing took me forever to do. But yeah, I am cis, but man, I'm not all the way cis, so I wanted to find a way to express that. And VTubing is a great way to do that, dude. I recommend, like, it'd probably be crazy good for trans people in general. Again, happy Pride. It's been a lot of fun. I feel super cute doing this. And, you know, not to break the immersion, IRL, you know, this beard, it's also a reference to, like, my IRL self, because I have a beard that's very similar to this. It's a big fucking beard. It very badly needs to be trimmed, actually. The only problem is Curly's mustache is much better than mine. My mustache is pathetic. And if my beard wasn't so big and floofy, it would, It would be a lot more obvious. Yeah. And those are, as we saw earlier, those are some redeems. You can make my chest inflate or not, and you can give me a beard or not using channel points that you accumulate just by watching the dang stream. So yeah, that's fun. And I'm hoping that at some point I'm going to be able to add more things to redeem down the line. Another downside is I did not draw like a Ken doll naked version of this model, so I can't really change the outfit without redrawing the whole thing, but I'm not against that either. I know, well-timed debut. I mentioned that earlier. Like June 1st, it's my birthday, IRL. It's the first day of Pride Month, and it's the first day of hurricane season. And all of those, they all just feel appropriate for my debut. I'm gonna be in a weird position when we go back to the chatting screen, but whatever. I'll just live like this. I'll live like this for a moment. And in general, in addition to gaming and yapping, you can also expect some karaoke streams and some just chilling reaction streams where we just watch videos together. And it'll always be something that either is ethically sourced reaction material, or if it's something that I just think is really cool, I'm going to make sure to shout out the channel and recommend you all give them a subscribe to. I don't want to just steal people's content or anything. I want to make sure it's just a nice chill out thing. Oh, Sod Passion Gaming, thank you for the follow. I appreciate your passion for Sod. Important question, is the cotton candy? No, but that's a good idea. No, I don't want to eat my hair. That's not something that came to my mind, actually. Yeah, it's not. It's just pink. I'm just pink. Let's see what else we got. Hold on a cotton picking second. We were mentioning Nikkei earlier. By George, are those Noir and Blanc the popular bunny twin characters from popular gacha video game Goddess of Victory Nikkei? Hello, Birdie SpongeBob. Hey, I didn't forget this toggle. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, excuse me. Well, allow us to continue. All right, who's responsible for all this? Whose fault is this stream? Whose fault is this? Well, I'm gonna get in my opinion, like the least important part of this out of the way first. That's underselling myself, but whatever. I drew the model, I designed the model, I separated all the layers before sending it out. I didn't rig it, but I designed it, I drew it myself. I'm extremely proud of it. And I also did all of the music you've heard on the channel so far. For my lore video, the music you've been listening in the background while I've been talking. I am a professional garage band noob. And, you know, that was also a lot of fun. The problem I ran into is the fact that I, being the musical genius I am, decided to write the score for my lore video before I wrote the script. So I had to write the script around the music, which if you've never done something like that before, it's not easy and it's not recommended. So that was a lot of fun. The only music that you've heard so far that I didn't write was, it's very impressive. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. The only music that you've heard so far that I didn't write was one of the background songs is a cover of the song Jockey Full of Bourbon by Tom Waits. I still like composed that version, but I didn't write that music. I don't want to take credit because that's an excellent song by a crazy talented musician, and to take credit for that would make me look like an idiot. So I'm not going to do that. Now let's go over some of the other important people that helped make this whole fucking thing possible. My logo, it's not on screen right now. I probably should put it on screen. Hold on. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I don't know why. Recently, when I have OBS on my second monitor, none of the buttons work for some reason. Here, let me put it on screen. The full thing. Bam. Check that shit out. It's covering who made it. That's kind of counterproductive now, isn't it? Made by the wonderful Zanshinika. I want to like apologize because unfortunately I was a very picky bitch with this model, with this logo, but it turned out amazing. And there was definitely some difficulties, mostly in time zone difference, because what would happen a lot of the time is Zanshinika would send me an update, like a work in progress of the logo at like 2 in the morning for me. I would respond when I wake up at like 5 or 6, and then, you know, that's later in the day for him. So then we would have to fucking, like, I would have to wait another like day or so before I got another update. So that made things a little bit tricky. And I feel like I was a bit annoying about it as well. And I apologize for that if you're watching this. But the final product, look, it's so cool. It is so like cute and colorful, and it fits my vibe so well. I specifically wanted it to be like a combination of like anime, like my entire vibe, not just the logo, but for Kirly as a whole. It's a combination of like anime and Western cartoons in terms of the vibe. Like if you saw in my model, like I've got these Mickey Mouse gloves. Like my face is super expressive, my mouth is huge. So I want it to be as much of like Cartoon Network as I was of like just general anime style. And whoop, excuse me, I just undulated, don't mind me. I feel like I pulled that off as a whole with the vibe. Let's get this out of here. There we go. Wonderful work, Zanshinika. Link to his VGen is in the panels below. Let's see. Get this back over here. Emotes. Done by the wonderful Hime Oni in chat here, and Brenna Okazaki. Amazing work by both of them for all of the emotes. Some of them are free. Some of them are free that anybody can use. Some of them are mod only. Mod only. Yeah, only mods can use it. So have fun with those. No, sub only, including one animated emote of me having no brain. So give those a look, everybody. Like if you were gifted a sub or if you've subbed yourself, look at the emotes. Look at how good of a job these two did on all of the emotes that were provided. I am super fucking grateful to both of them for the great work on the emotes. And in addition, Hime was also the voice of Thalassa in my lore video, and she absolutely fucking nailed it. Like, one of my favorite things about like commissioning people for like art or voice work or whatever is when they do a take or show me something that's not exactly what I had in mind, but is, in my opinion, better than what I had in mind. And that's always a fun feeling where I'm like, holy shit, you're way smarter than me. This is why I hired you and didn't just do it myself. The full credits for the lore video are also at the credits on the YouTube video version of the lore video. They're all listed at the end. So one person I didn't list here is Michaela Thorne in chat, did the audio engineering for the video, made sure it sounded really nice, really cinematic and epic, and she absolutely killed it again. Everybody I've worked with on this has absolutely fucking nailed everything I wanted them to do. And I am incredibly grateful and lucky to have them in my, excuse me, to have them around for stuff like that, for stuff that I'm not nearly as good at. And speaking of which, there is one more name that I was saving the best for last. I'm not sure if she's here right now. I gave her an invite, but she's over in, I believe, the UK, so she may not be here right now. But I really wanted to sing the praises of somebody who, this really wouldn't have happened without her. And that is my rigger, Nimmy Buns. There are so many things about how this turned out that blow my fucking mind. Like, the fact that I was, you know, I liked how the drawing of my model looked. I sent it to Nimmy, and from the very first update, I was like, bro, How the fuck are you doing this? Everything is so fluent. She took like some of the most vague instructions I gave her and made them happen in a way that I never would have thought possible. I asked her, it's like, yeah, I told her about the whole anime versus and Western cartoon vibe. And that's basically all I told her. I was like, I think I actually said, I don't know what you're going to do with this information, but just feel free to incorporate that into your rigging. And I feel like she did. She absolutely fucking nailed it. I am so expressive. I move amazingly fluently. And then she drops the bomb on me that I'm the first person that she commissioned? What? Dude, this is like, I could have paid 3 times as much as I paid for this, and I feel like I would have gotten a good deal. And to that I say, please, if you need a model rigged, her link is in the panels. Hire her. And if you can't hire her, just send her praise on her social medias. She needs to know how good of a fucking job she did. She annihilated it. She just took this project and it was like, yeah, fuck it. No problem, dude. Here you go. Boom. Fucking hammer of Thor on anything, any concerns I could have had about my model not like turning out exactly how I wanted. Holy fuck. I cannot praise her enough for that. And I can't praise enough everybody who helped make this entire thing possible. I worked hard, but honestly, I wouldn't have made it this far without Michaela, without Hime, without Brenna, without Zanshinika, without Nimi. Everybody who made this possible, thank you. Thank you so much. Every single thing that all of my friends and all of the people I commissioned, everything they did to add to this project, every one of them made it a cooler thing because of their involvement. So thank you very much, everybody. See what's left. Okay, this is the last chapter of the syllabus. Holy shit, I've been going for an hour already. That's crazy. Subathon goals. I don't know if I'm kind of shooting above my weight class here or whatever. But they feel a little lofty, but I'm okay with that. To be honest, the main reason I wanted to do a subathon was because I get tired streaming very quickly. Like, I'm feeling at like 75% instead of 100. I better stop streaming now. And I hate that about myself. So I wanted to do a couple of really long streams. Even if nobody subbed to make it longer, I'd be like, it's fine. I got through 2 days of streaming. We already got 8 subs. Actually, 10, I believe, because there were 2 that were not counted up there. I may be wrong. I don't remember. But thank you, everybody who subbed so far. But yeah, most of it's for me. Most of it is also just to kind of test the waters to see how this is all going to go right off the bat. Because who knows? Maybe I'll just explode and get 1 billion subs and I can quit my job tomorrow. But yeah, I've got a few goals in mind. The first one you've seen on screen this entire time. Dark Souls full backseat edition. Now, what does that mean? It's an idea for a stream I had because I actually really, really like Souls games, but I am extremely bad at them and I do not have the patience to get good at them, unfortunately. So, you know who is good at Dark Souls games historically? Any Twitch chat. Any Twitch chat is going to be full of people who know what they're doing with Dark Souls. At least that's what I think. And because of that, when we do this playthrough, I am going to take every aspect of my gameplay, of my character design, from chat. Is it good advice? Is it bad advice? I guess we'll find out, because when we do this, my brain is not my own. My hands are not my own. Every single thing, like beyond obviously like pressing buttons and stuff, every decision I make in Dark Souls is going to be up to you all. And if I take bad advice, well, it sounds like the people giving good advice just weren't backseating hard enough, were they? So that'll be a lot of fun. So if we get to 100 subs, we'll do that. Also, for the record, not all of these are going to be done during this subathon, probably. This one might be. if we reach it, and depending on how long the subathon goes for. But some of these will probably be saving for a later date, just as a heads up. In addition, 200, we're going to increments of 100. I'll be totally real. I had a hard time picking a 200 one. But I was like, you know what would be fun? Another game I'm not super familiar with or super great at. That could be pretty fun to watch me scumble at, which is a word. Minecraft hardcore with random objectives that I have to complete. And if I don't complete them, we're going to fill up a punishment wheel and we're going to see what I have to do instead. If I fail at my objective in Minecraft. I found a wheel online of random Minecraft objectives. To be honest, I don't even know what I would do with this. I'm not the biggest Minecraft guy. I've played like 60 hours of Minecraft and 40 of those were spent building a ship in creative mode. Probably not even. But I do like Minecraft. I think it would be a lot of fun. Have to wait for 10 minutes. We're going, I praised everybody who helped make this possible, and now we're going over goals for the subathon. So we got Dark Souls full backseat edition, and we got hardcore Minecraft. It was too long to fit on this one line, and I didn't want to separate the line, so it just says Minecraft. But it's hardcore Minecraft, random goals, and punishment wheel if we reach 200 subs. If we reach 300 subs, I forgot what I put here. What did I put? Oh man, I want to do this. Meme karaoke with punishment wheel. So what I want to do is I do want to do normal karaoke streams at some point as well. I like singing. I think it's fun. I'm not the best singer or whatever. But for this, what I want to do, I want to take some of the most famous meme songs of all generations, and then I have to sing them like a fool. I want to fill up a punishment wheel of things I have to do while I sing these songs. Most of them are probably going to be like impressions of other singers or other like characters or people. But we can work together as a chat to fill up that wheel as well, to see if y'all can come up with anything more creative than that. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. If we hit 300 subs, we'll get that shit done. 400 subs. The stream will not end until I hatch a shiny. Now, for the record, for this subathon, I will be sleeping. Don't worry, I'm not going to be streaming for like 48 hours straight with no sleep. I will be sleeping, but I'll be putting some videos on while I sleep. But if we reach 400 subs, I ain't sleeping until I hatch this fucking shiny. This is born from a few things. A, shiny hunting is like one of the most cozy and relaxing things I think a streamer can do. I love shiny. I love watching people shiny hunt, especially if it's a person I just like to listen to yap anyway. And also, there's a story involving one of my favorite Pokemon, Vulpix, and the fact that I got a shiny event Vulpix in Pokemon Go. And in case you are not aware, event Pokemon cannot be transferred to other games. And Vulpix is one of my favorite Pokemon ever, and Ninetales is my favorite Pokemon. So I was not happy. And then I decided I am gonna fucking hatch my own shiny Vulpix in Pokemon Scarlet. I am now at like triple odds, and I still haven't done it. But if we reach 400 subs, I will stream until I get it. I will not stop until I get that shiny Vulpix. I don't care if I go past that timer. I don't care how long it takes. I will stream until I hatch that Vulpix. Ugh, all right. I've been standing, by the way, so my back is kind of in a situation. Maybe I should deflate these titties. Nah, they're fun. I like watching them bounce. All right, and okay. The final goal I have here, 500 subs. This is I feel like reaching this would be so far above and beyond what I expected for this subathon that I wanted to make it something ridiculous and stupid, but also really cool. As I mentioned before, I am a professional garage band nooblet, so I kind of know how to make music. So, and as you can tell by the large tomato on my face, by the colorful outfit, by the honking of my nose that I actually don't have a sound effect for, by the sound effect I'm about to play. Goofy cartoon clown. If we reach 500 subs, I will do a fully produced, fully original cover of, I'm covering Violent J, of Hocus Pocus by Insane Clown Posse. If you want to see this cutie pie clown rap about ripping your face off and wiping my ass with it, and meeting a genie who gave me 3 wishes, of which I used to fuck 3 fat bitches, and get me to that 500 subs, and I will make, it's not gonna be a joke, you know? Like, the idea is a bit of a joke, but I will take it seriously and make it sound as good as I possibly can with my abilities as a musician. So is KirlyQ also your ICP rapper name? Sure. That could be my Juggalo name, sure. But yeah, ICP has gotten a bad rep for a few decades now, but I feel like their reputation is kind of turning around because they just seem like really chill dudes. And I feel like even like the curmudgeoniest music nerds are realizing, they're having fun. They're enjoying themselves. Their music is ridiculous and stupid, and they don't take themselves that seriously. And if we don't, we can enjoy it a bit more. So yeah, you want to see me do that? Bust out the wallet, baby. Get me to 500 subs for this subathon, and I'll do it. If not, maybe for a future goal. We'll see. And with that, the syllabus has concluded. There will be a test. There will be a test on the syllabus. So make sure you rewatch this VOD to make sure you get all the information in your little heads about it. But for now, I thank you for watching. That makes it sound like I'm leaving. I am not. We are just getting started. Ah! There we go. Oh. Okay. Well, I've debuted now. Now what? So how's everybody doing now? Let's get some, let's chill out a little bit. We'll get to some gaming here in a bit. I don't know what the first game I want to play is. I have 4 options, and I want to have you all vote on it. Because I'm not sure where to start. I want to see what you all want to see first. But for now, I think I'm going to need to sit down as well. Sure, I'm curling your Q? Keep that to yourself, dude. This is not an NSFW chat, okay? That's pretty close, but... Oh, let me get my water. Just came up with that and I'm ashamed. Don't be ashamed. It's fine. We're all human. We're all human here. Except for me, I'm a clown. Clowns are not human. They're not human. What the fuck did I do today? Mostly go to the gym and worry. I am so glad I'm finally here. You have no idea how badly I just wanted to start streaming ever since I got my model back. Like, seeing something you drew come to life like this, it is honest to God like one of the most, like, one of the craziest positive experiences that I've ever felt. And this is the most creatively fulfilled I've ever been as well. And I you know, I've said this already. Thank you all so much for showing up here at all. I really appreciate you being here at all. I appreciate the subs that we've gotten so far. And I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. I'm hoping that this is something that works out. I have, as I said, I'm 30 years old today. And I've been making content on the internet for some degree for like more than half my life now. I feel like I'm allowed to say, I really want to make this my job. And, if you can help out with that, I'd appreciate it. But you know, I want to keep working on this. I want to keep working on this. And, fucking, this is not something that's going to be going away anytime soon. It really isn't. All right. How about we game? All right, how the fuck do you make a poll? Let's see. I don't know how to make a poll. I don't know how to run Twitch. What the fuck? Pile. How the fuck do I make a poll? I don't know how to do that. It's okay. It's my debut. I'm allowed to scuff. I'm allowed to scuff, okay? Slow mode, tasks, font size, no. Go mod icons, yeah, sure. Chat appearance, highlights, deleted messages. Twitch's mod UI is balls. Let me fucking just say that. It is just ass. Chat settings. Yeah, god damn it. Alright, maybe I actually have to go to Twitch for that. Oh yeah, here we go. Manage goals, manage predictions, poll. Here we go. Create a new poll. There we go. Alright, guys. I have a few ideas of what to play first, and I do not know which one I want to do. So we're gonna pick, what game do I play first? What game do I play Fist? Yeah, that's what we'll do it. Okay. So our four options, excuse me, are Death Stranding. I've never played that game. All of these are going to be first-time playthroughs, for the record. Death Stranding. Fields of Mystria. Fun game, I've heard. I've heard it's a really nice little farming sim with really hot characters and a great art style. We could play that for the first time. Also, thank you, Michaela, for gifting that game to me. We could play Pizza Tower. Thank you to my dear friend Sergeant Eagle for gifting that game to me. I've heard it's a lot of fun. Its art style also seems crazy cool for another reason. And the fourth option is Hollow Knight. You know, that's probably going to be the most difficult, easily, of these four options. But I feel like it's something that a lot of people are going to see. Brenna! I sang your praises during the credits section for the amazing emotes you made. Everybody spam some emotes. There's like a 50% chance you're going to spam Brenna's emotes. If you know which ones they are, use them. But if you don't know, then fucking... Actually, I think you all can check the emote attributions by hovering over the emotes. Am I right on that? It would say either done by Hime or Brenna. Or Brenna's doing the Hime emotes. That's fine. Anyway, yeah. So here we go. Duration. Let's get 10 minutes of 5 minutes. 5 minutes of yapping while the poll goes on. Tell me what I should play Fist. All right. So what are we doing? Death Stranding, Fields of Mystria, Pizza Tower, Hollow Knight. What am I playing first? Frankly, all of these are going to be games that I am going to be playing at some point. Holy shit, Fields of Mystria has really taken off so far. But I just want to know what to play first. I will probably be playing all of these during the subathon at some point. Oh, it's starting to get head-to-head between Fields of Mystria and Pizza Tower. Ugh. All right, while that goes, I'm also going to lower my desk because my back hurts and I need to sit. I went to the gym today, so I'm also a little bit sore in general. How does my voice match up with the audio that's also playing? Hot anime formers, that's fine. Honestly, like, if Death Stranding, I'm sorry, my desk is lowering, so I'm like, If Death Stranding doesn't win, there's a very good chance that's going to be the first game I play after whatever wins here. I know fucking nothing about Death Stranding. Absolutely nothing. Like, I don't even, like, understand what it is. Like, when I was looking at gameplay of it and all, like, just seeing it, like, leading up to its release, I was just always like, oh my god, it's just, excuse me, it's all fucking, it is just the most pretentious Kojima-looking thing. And I say this as a massive Metal Gear fan, but I've heard it's really good also, so I don't fucking know. Sound good? Cool. There may be a bit of a delay on, there may be a bit of latency as well. I don't know. Some of y'all responded a little bit after I said something. So be it. Y'all can hear me, y'all can see me, and that's what matters. Stay hydrated as well, y'all. I've not been drinking enough water while I've been talking. And I already feel it. I already feel it. This isn't going to be the only music we're going to be listening to either. I'm probably going to turn on some Spotify at some point as well. Because there's only like 5 songs in here. Bit of latency, but it's all good. Alright, I'll live with it. I'll live with it. Alright, it's still pretty neck and neck. Fields of Mystria has a 1 vote advantage right now. Alright, get some sleep. Imotlock. Sorry, I don't know how to read your name. But thank you for coming, and I hope you have a good night. I hope you have some good sleep, and I hope you have fun at your D&D tomorrow. Whoa. Got dizzy from shaking my head there. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's nothing. I guess while the poll still goes on, for anybody who hasn't voted, we still have, I don't actually know how much longer is left. It doesn't say. Oh, but it will say here. There we go. For those who haven't voted, you still got a little while left. But in the meantime, if you are new here, if you did find me from like Reddit or from, I also posted this in the English Vtubers Discord and all that. You can check out my social medias and stuff, where I'm going to be posting a lot going forward now that I've officially debuted. Keep in check with all the Kirly goings on. You can join our Discord. You can either click the link in the panels below, or you can use the command !Discord to get a link to it as well. Join a cool group of people and keep up to date on when I go live and all that. You can follow me on Blue Sky at KirlyQ Clown. You can follow me on TwitTwalk at KirlyQ_VT. I'm on YouTube at KirlyQ. And there's also an archive channel where I'm going to be posting all my VODs called KirlyQ Archive. What am I missing anything? I don't think so. That's pretty much all I got. All right, we are almost done with the poll, and it's looking like Fields of Mystria is going to take it with 5 votes, just edging out Pizza Tower with 4 votes, and Hollow Knight only got 1 vote. I'm kind of surprised on that. See ya, Chimera. Glad you could stop by. I'll probably still be live by the time you get back, so it's all fine.